What makes a good movie? One thing is a well-told story. A story that can get you into the movie can make a real good one. Well-told story. Some movies has a good ending that make it great. I don't like this. Let's talk about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This is the movie I chose to talk about for this documentary about what makes a good film. This, to me, makes a good film. And these are the reasons why I think Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is a good film. One thing is it tells a good story. It tells a good story, very easy story if you know Spider-Man. If you know Spider-Man trilogy. Spider-Man. It tells a good story if you know Spider-Man. No, the Spider-Man story that's been told multiple times, but it's told very differently by a new person who finds Spider-Man, Miles Morales. And also you get to see other Spider-Man in there, and they also get to tell their stories, but in a very unique and smart way. So that's one reason why I think Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is a good film, because it's story. A good movie can be in any kind of genre. It can be comedy, it can be action, it can be science fiction, or romance. Sometimes the originality of a movie can make it seem fresh and very, and how it's told can be very new and can make for a very good film if it's told very well and it shows new things that you've never seen before. Um, Good cinematography, good animation, like in Spider-Man Into Spider-Verse, um, good camera work, all of that can also make for a good experience and also make a good film. Usually, also, if a film can give you an emotion, happy, sad, angry, anything like that, it usually also can contribute to being a good film. There's a lot of films out there that can give you emotion, like comedy can make you happy, um, romance can make you emotional, and horror can make you mad or scared. And sometimes that could be a reason for you to think that it's a good film. Thank you. Also, acting. Acting, the actors, a certain character in there. It's usually the main character. If you have a good main character and a good antagonist and a good protagonist, it can also be a good film if you enjoy it. You know, have two of the characters that can, or have two characters that have good chemistry on in the movie, and then also can make you engaged into watching it and want to know how it ends with these two characters. Do they make it, or does it just fall apart? You see, there's a lot of factors that comes from that can make a good film. There's a lot, and there's also there's a lot of things that makes a bad film. Be the opposite of everything I said, really. Of it could be a bad script, or bad acting, bad anything. Yeah, it could be bad. Also, what can also contribute for a good film is the script. How the script is written. If it's a good script, it can. If it's good writing, if it's got a good screenplay, it can be a good film. A good film can also be the screenplay. It can be a good screenplay. Like there's some screenplays like Ghost, American Beauty, and Pulp Fiction that were nominated for best screenplays in Oscars. So screenplay. More about Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. The story is a great story. It's a very easy to follow along story. You kind of heard it before, but it's kind of twisted around because now Miles Morales is the new Spider-Man, and it shows his journey of becoming the new Spider-Man. Animation in it is great as well. There's also the great voice acting in there. There's a lot of great voice actors and not voice actors. There's also a good voice. The people that voicing the characters are great as well.
What makes a good movie is a movie that has, of course, the characters have to be good, a good storyline, a story that kept the attention of the person who's watching so they could keep watching it. Nothing, yeah, that's pretty much what a good movie is. It doesn't have to be like, if it depends on like what you prefer, or it depends on the genre. Like, I like comedies and action movies and stuff like that. So
Got certain one you want to say, right?
I like something with meaning. So I don't have a certain movie at the moment that I really prefer to watch. It just has to have good like I like something that has like that pertains to life, like real life. Um, that has a good theme to it. Of course, like the movie Soul. I really mess with that movie. That's a good movie.
Okay. Okay. All right.